insurance.
Hey, Alan. Nice to meet you. My name is Julian. I'm the business manager. Mind if I join you?
Please.
I have three responsibilities here at the dealership. First and foremost, to go over your paperwork and finalize it with you. Second, to assist you with any of your funding needs. And most importantly, to get you in and out of here in a timely manner. Mind if we begin?
Let's do it.
Perfect. For titling purposes, Jamie Johnson, Johnsson, is that how you'd like it to appear on the title registration?
Yes.
153 Main Ave is the correct address?
Correct.
And we're purchasing a 2022 Kia Sorento EX Black, 12 miles on the dash?
Yep.
Perfect. Trading in a 2018 Toyota Camry with a payoff of $9,597?
That's right.
Did you or my salesman verify that?
Your salesperson.
Perfect. Did you have any service or maintenance contracts that we needed to cancel on that?
No.
Okay, no worries. And insurance is still JMFE Insurance Co., policy number 987456.
That's correct.
Did you speak with your agent?
I have.
You have? Perfect. And do you have full coverage?
I do.
And do you know what your deductible is?
It's $500.
Okay. Perfect. So if you take a look right over here, these are the figures you agreed to, $3,000 down, and the unpaid balance right there.
That's perfect.
Now, I have a few questions for you regarding your credit. Are you more comfortable doing that here or in my office?
Let's do it right here.
Okay, perfect. Did you or your salesman fill out the credit application?
I did.
Okay, perfect. So, a couple things I want to go over. So you work with Pinnacle Corporation as a maintenance tech for 6 years and 3 months, making $52,500.
Yep.
Is that before or after taxes?
After.
After, okay. Any additional income that you'd like to declare?
No, that's it.
Okay. And a couple more questions just regarding your actual credit itself.
Okay.
Would you say that you have good, bad, somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
What makes you say that?
I've just missed a couple late payments.
A couple late payments?
Yeah.
Are they all up to date now?
They're all up to date. They're all
Okay.
current.
So, are you referring to the furniture code that's in collection?
I am.
And that's
Yeah.
also current, you have documentation for it?
I do have documentation. I'll get that to you.
Perfect. We might not need it, but if we do, it's good to know that we have it.
Awesome.
And I think I have enough info to go ahead and get you started. Are you familiar with how to work an iPad?
I am.
You are perfect. Okay, so I'm going to leave you here to fill out a brief survey. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to really expedite the process. When I get back, we'll go ahead and get you on your way.
Sounds great.
All right, I'll be right back, Alan.
See you in a little bit.
How are we doing?
Doing well.
Very good. All right, so I noticed you've been quoted a payment of $488 per month, and I want you to know that you can take delivery of the car at these terms that you've agreed to today, and the APR right here, 4% or 6% depending on the term.
Okay.
Based on your responses to the ownership survey, third-party sites like Edmunds and other people who have purchased this vehicle, these are gonna be the products that we believe will most likely benefit you.
Perfect.
So let's go ahead and dive into the driver's needs analysis. So that's gonna start off with the vehicle service contract. It is good for 5 years or 75,000 miles. You said on the survey that you plan on owning the car for 5 years, driving approximately 15,000 miles a year. Now, this is our platinum mechanical breakdown coverage. It will pay for parts and labor for damages of covered parts.
Perfect.
Now we have our car care maintenance, which is next. And you indicated that you do your maintenance at the dealership in every 5,000 miles.
That's right.
So this is gonna be good for 3 years or 35,000 miles. It'll cover your services at 5,000 mile intervals. That's gonna include your oil change and filter, a 15 multi-point inspection, and your tire rotations.
Perfect.
Next, we're gonna move on to one you might be familiar with as well, GAP, total loss protection. So this is basically going to waive the balance of your loan if your vehicle suffers a total loss and your insurance company doesn't pay the full balance to the loan company.
Okay. Yeah.
So down here, these are your payment options.
Okay.
You have 2 different terms. We recommend that you review your product contracts for additional coverages and benefits. Do you have any questions about the driver's needs analysis before we move on to the total coverage option?
No.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna move on to this side right here. So the total coverage option is going to include everything that the driver's needs analysis has, plus a few more products that some of our customers see value in.
Okay.
that brings us right down here to road hazard, because these three are the same. So road hazard is a 5-year unlimited mileage premium plan that will pay to repair or replace your tires or wheels in the event of a covered road hazard.
Okay,
Next up, we have ding shield. So this is gonna make your car in like new condition by basically repairing any ding or dent under the size of a credit card without sanding, bonding, or painting.
perfect.
Sorry, just a second.
Very good, no worries.
Do you have any questions about these options before I ask you to choose one?
No, no,
Which one works best for you?
I don't want any of them.
You know, I was just curious, what was it that worried you about the vehicle service contract?
It's too much.
Cost too much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know that we budgeted here for a payment of $488, right?
Right,
But if we look into account, our payment with the vehicle service contract jumps us up to $550, correct?
Mhm.
So now, imagine you plan on owning the car as long as you do. You're gonna run out of manufacturer warranty. God forbid something happens, you have a sudden emergency pop up, and you're no longer under warranty. Think about this scenario. You have your monthly payment, but now all of a sudden you have to come out of pocket $1,000, $2,000 in expenses for a sudden repair.
right,
So we can look at it this way. Let's say $450 plus $1,500, or $550 with a $0 deductible. So that way you know that you have coverage the whole time you plan on owning the car.
okay.
Does that make more sense to you?
Yeah, it definitely makes a lot more sense.
So then, go ahead down here, check that box off for me for the vehicle service contract,
Yep,
and then it's just gonna ask you to sign fully.
perfect.
Thanks, Alan.
Of course,
It's been a
thank you.
pleasure.